Welcome back. We are just one game away from our final four in the Champions League 2006. 8 quarter-finalists were literally half to become 4. The road to the final in Paris is getting shorter. Porto returned to Portugal with a 2-1 goal advantage over the underdogs RosenBorg. The Norwegian minnows put up a great fight, but they were undone by fatigue in the second half. But they do have an aggregate goal. Can they build on their momentum against the former European champions? Brighton unlucky there in the near post. Hellstad receives the ball out wide. Lucho Gonzalez chasing down his neck. Hellstad has stumbled. Vitabaya. Lucho Gonzalez to take the corner, swings it in. That's intercepted. And Ibsen gets a head on it, and Johnson wasn't too sure about it. Run to whip it in. Pepe snuffs that one out. Brighton on the receipt. And there it is. Storflaw has pulled the goal back. RosenBorg are technically level in aggregate. It's just a question of time. Can they get one more? Porto are living dangerously now. They've not done enough to take advantage of the home field advantage. Now here's Diego. He finds Helder Postiga. The flag stays down. He buries it. The goal stands and Porto have regained the advantage. As it stands, it's 3 goals to 2 in aggregate to the Portuguese outfit. And Helder Postiga timed his run to perfection. How the hell he stayed onside. And a little bit of fortune as a deflection off the defender's leg makes up the meat and potatoes of the story. Strand, 5 minutes left in the clock. RosenBorg have to score now, if ever. Barton, Chesson volleys it. It doesn't find the back of the net, and it's almost all but over for the Norwegians. RosenBorg's fairy tale comes to an end. They are out of the Champions League. Barcelona hope that the reputation of the new camp, being known as a fortress, holds true here in Catalonia. The Italian champions have the 2-goal lead over the Spanish champions. Here comes Deco, former European champion with Porto, looking for Eto. The bicycle kick is unsuccessful. Xavi can't follow up effectively. Eto, Messi in the acre of space. Is Lionel Messi, the youngster. He panicked and he took it on the weak foot. Zlatan. Camoines, he's found his way through and good save from Victor Valdes. Some strong hands there. Are we in for a treat with Ronaldinho's set piece? Nearly. Good save from Buffon. Swings in, Eto's the target. Silvino helps it onto Deco. Drills it. It's been an eventful first 25 minutes. Now Camoines to take the set piece. Sabina looking for Zlatan at the near post. Too much power on it. Messi. Look at this, given too much room. And Lionel Messi is dangerous when that happens. Now Deco has helped on Ronaldinho with 1 man in the box. And then found Xavi off the post on Barcelona. Lead here at the new camp. Just 1 goal to go to level proceedings against Juventus. It's a gigantic header from one of the smallest men on the pitch, Xavi. What an animation, look at that leap. Nedved whips it in. Hoyle intercepts. Now Camoines, he chests in the volley. Can't keep it down. Just over the hour mark now. Eto. And now Barcelona counter-attack with Messi coming forward, and he goes underneath Buffon's body. The 18-year-old magic midget Lionel Messi gets his first goal of the Champions League. What a team to score against, but Barcelona finally equalised in aggregate. And it's a well-taken finish. Just minutes away from extra time. Unless Ronaldinho can muddy the waters. Here comes Ronaldinho. He's been tricked. Referee points to the penalty spot. Means only one thing in Juventus. A 1 kick away from exit. Ronaldinho. Barcelona were through. Juventus are dead. And it's all thanks to a penalty at the expense of one of the most experienced men on the field. Pablo Nedved trips Ronaldinho inches inside the penalty area. And Barcelona are on their way through to face Porto. The last kick of the game. It's a final exclamation mark. And the game that quite literally was 2 legs. It's Barcelona 3, Juventus 0. It's time for the Dutch challenge here in Eindhoven. PSV have to overturn 2 goals. Chelsea were rock solid and resilient at the bridge. Chelsea are 2 goals away from their 3rd semi-final in 3 years. Damien Duff blowing hard across the face of goal, and Joe Cole meets it. Splendid save from Gomez in the near post. Cole goes down, and the referee confirms that penalty kick will commence. Inches inside that penalty area. Frank Lampard converts, and Chelsea are 1 step closer to the semi-finals. Frank Lampard with a trademark bottom left-hand corner penalty kick. And it's deja vu of the Barcelona game. Duff whips in the cross and challenge, and Drogba has a fantastic cushion header. 4 goals in aggregate now, and Chelsea look to be in very little danger here in Holland. Joe Cole with ball on his tail. Still Joe Cole finds Damien Duff, converts it. What a goal. Chelsea make it look so easy. It's the Irishman Damien Duff with his 2nd goal of the Champions League. Chelsea are flying, and it could be a long, long night for PSV Eindhoven. Farfan keeps it alive, and it's still Farfan, swings in the cross. Koku collects it, chests it, on the volley. That's an outstanding save from Chip. Cross from Joe Cole, Drogba, and the near post. And it's found its way in, and it's an unfortunate own goal from Simons. May as well make yourself a cup of tea and a sandwich. This is going to be a long evening. Corner comes in. Boom! Managed to substitute. Blast it. Gomez stood no chance. And the more goals Chelsea score, the more the confidence grows. 7 goals to 0 on aggregate. Unless Simon has anything to do with that, it's a consolation. Check when gets clean sheet. All it is a consolation at this point, something for the home fans who have supported PSV. Chelsea with an easy ride into the semi-final at the Stamford Bridge. They take on Manchester United or AC Milan. It's the final quarter-final, and we're back in Milan. AC Milan have the 2-1 aggregate lead against Manchester United. Can Fergie's men do what Arsenal couldn't at the San Siro? Wayne Rooney started proceedings off well at Old Trafford. Gattuso and Kaka erased it. Cafu swings it in, looking for Inzaghi. He knocks it down to Seedorf. Quinton Fortune looking long for Van Nistelrooy. Starn covers it. Oh, so it seems that Van Nistelrooy has took it off him. He's punished his countryman for being complacent. Manchester United back on track, but they need 1 more goal. It's a nightmare for one of the most experienced defenders in the world. Jaap Stam has done his former club a favour. He had less time than he thought he did. It's an uncharacteristic cock-up. Shevchenko Inzaghi makes a run. Andre once doesn't get enough power in it to bother Van der Sar. Seedorf slams on the brakes, swings it in. Kaka on the volley. Half time, and as it stands, Milan are still going through, but they're perilous. Louis Van Nistelrooy, the top scorer, has found Wayne Rooney. He screws it up. He tried to chip Dida, but he was in 2 minds. Jankulovski down the line to Seedorf. It's still Seedorf. He goes it alone. We're at the hour mark, and AC Milan seek to confirm their lead, and Inzaghi does it. It's a bullet low and hard in the right-hand corner, and Van der Sar has been caught out. What a goal from Filippo Inzaghi. It's goal number 4 for the legend, and you can't stop scoring. Seedorf trying to play it out, that could backfire. Jankulovski's unsuccessful, and it's found by Nistelrooy. He nicks one. Slots it past Dida nicely. And as it stands, we are heading for extra time. Talk about can't stop scoring. Van Nistelrooy is dragging Manchester United, kicking and screaming further and further into this competition. Extra time awaits at the San Siro. Alan Smith, he has a chance, and it's still Alan Smith, and he couldn't keep it down. What a lifeline AC Milan have been thrown. Gilardino cuts inside, and that's not hard enough to bother Van der Sar. Cafu, 12 minutes left. Gilardino, he got on the wrong side of it. Storm is caught way out of position, and Alan Smith, the former Leeds United striker, can make history. Couldn't bury it past Dida. Two good chances from Alan Smith. United could have been 2 more goals up. Seedorf to Gilardino. Tucks it into Shevchenko. How is that kept out? Pirlo to swing it in. That's been knocked down to Storm, and he does it. Jump Storm amends his blunder earlier on in the game. And AC Milan are in front and on their way to face Chelsea in London. One more Premier League team awaits them. And of all players, it's Jump Storm. It comes full circle. The Dutchman scores against his former club. Last chance for United. That's been cleared to safety. Heinz. Park. Ronaldo trying to help it on, and it's no good. United are out of the Champions League, and AC Milan are back in the semi-final for the 2nd year running. Yup, Storm nearly dropped him in it, but he got him out of it. And that is the quarter-final stage over and done with. It's in the books. Couple of dramatic games in the Barcelona and AC Milan results. Chelsea made PSV Eindhoven weep in the Netherlands, and Van Nistelrooy has potentially left his legacy on this season's competition with 8 goals. Ronaldinho and Filippo Inzaghi have the closest chance of surpassing it. And here are the semi-finals lie. Porto versus Barcelona, and Chelsea versus AC Milan. So now we know our final 4. Let me hear your predictions for the final in Paris. And once again, I want to hear your nominations for the best match, the best player, and the best goal of that quarter-final 2nd leg. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in those semi-finals.